What up, bitches? Today I am talking about the Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 1. The movie starts and it's like panning out over forks and you hear Bella's voice talking about childhood. Then we see Jacob like running out of his house in a fucking thunderstorm, ripping his shirt off and turning into a werewolf because he just got Bella's wedding invitation. Then her mom and her dad get the wedding invitation and her mom is really happy and her dad looks hella pissed. Bella goes home and Edward teleports into her room and starts talking about how she doesn't really know everything about him. Edward tells her this story about how he like rebelled against Carlisle for like a couple of months and just went out at night and fucking bit and killed people. Bella doesn't really give a shit, to be honest, and she's like, shut the fuck up, you know, you're not gonna change my mind, I'm fucking marrying you. Then Emmett and Jasper just fly up to her window like they're on fucking pogo sticks, talking about, it's time for your bachelor party, Edward. So Edward goes off with his brothers and Bella takes her ass to sleep. Then we see her in her wedding dress and like she's walking down the aisle and Edward's waiting for her, but then when she gets to the end of the aisle, it turns out the fucking Volturi are the fucking like ministers. Then Bella turns around and everyone is gone and then she looks back at Edward and he has like blood running down his mouth and then Bella's like bleeding all over her arm and then you realize that they're standing on a big ass pile of dead bodies and they killed everyone at the fucking wedding. But it was just a dream. The next day the actual wedding happens and Bella's like walking down the aisle with her dad and then she has like a fucking panic attack and she starts breathing all fucking heavy and it's just like absolutely insane, but then she sees Edward and all of a sudden, everything's okay. Can I just say that Edward looks fucking sexy as fuck in his fucking suit. They exchange vows, but they don't say till death do us part because they're gonna be fucking immortal. Then they kiss for like 25 hours and the wedding is over. They're all dancing and then Edward is like, another present is here. And he takes her to the woods and there's Jacob. Bella sees him and she's like fucking happier than she was at her own damn wedding. And then Edward leaves and so her and Jacob start dancing in the middle of the fucking forest. Then Bella starts talking about her honeymoon and how Edward's gonna fuck her while she's still human. And Jacob gets hella pissed because it's dangerous for a vampire to have sex with a human. And he's like about to just fucking lose his fucking shit and everybody had to hold him back. Then Bella and Edward go to Rio and they just start dancing in the streets and making out in front of everybody. Edward drives a boat to some secluded ass beach house on some deserted fucking island. Edward wants to go swimming, so Bella starts brushing her teeth and combing her hair and shaving her legs, and then she walks outside naked and joins Edward in the water. All of a sudden, they're in the bedroom and it's getting hot and heavy, and Edward gets so fucking into it, the bitch like fucking demolishes the headboard and breaks the fucking bed. The next morning, Bella has bruises all over her fucking body, and Edward's like, I'm sorry, and Bella's like, nigga, that sex was banging, and Edward was like, it was the best night of my existence. They play chess and then Bella's like, fuck this, and goes to put on some lingerie looking sexy as hell. Then Edward takes her swimming and starts doing that weird ass teleporting shit. Then they play chess again. Then Edward takes her in the woods and starts doing that teleporting shit. And then they play chess again. Then Bella starts begging for Edward's dick again and they fuck. Then we see Jacob on the beach talking about how he can't wait for the treaty to be over so he can kill Edward. Sam is up there like, bitch, I'm the boss. You're not gonna do shit. Then Bella eats some chicken and starts vomiting into the toilet. Then she realizes that she missed her period and she starts freaking the fuck out. Bella feels something moving inside of her and Edward packs their bags so damn fast that he deserves an award. Then he brings some weird fucking crazy voodoo bitch into the room and she's like, you're a demon and Bella's dead. And he's like, bitch, tell us what is happening. And she's like, death. So Edward's like, fuck this bitch, Carlisle will take care of this, we're going home. Basically, they had the worst fucking honeymoon ever. Jacob finds out from Bella's dad that Bella is sick, so he like storms to the Cullens house. Bella's actually at the Cullens house and she's pale as fuck and there's a fucking demon baby in her stomach. Jacob starts yelling at everyone and Rosalie, who's turned into like the demon baby protector, is like, shut the fuck up, dog. Edward tells Jacob to talk to Bella, but Bella doesn't listen to anything and insists that she will be okay. Jacob runs outside and kicks his fucking motorcycle 100 yards into the damn forest and turns into a wolf. Jacob runs his fucking mouth to the rest of the werewolves about Bella's fucking demon fetus, and now they have to kill her because she's a danger to the population. Jacob gets pissed off and he leaves the pack, and Seth and Leo go with him to help protect Bella. Jacob warns the Cullens that the werewolves are coming, and once again, everybody gets ready to fight. Carlisle fucking tells Bella that the fucking demon baby isn't compatible with her body and that eventually it's gonna take over her heart and she's gonna die. They eventually figure out that the demon needs human blood to survive, so Bella starts drinking blood every day like it's fucking orange juice. The Cullens have to eat soon because they're running out of energy and Bella also needs more blood, so the Cullens go hunt while Jacob distracts the werewolves. Then Bella's telling everyone about her baby name ideas and she drops her fucking cup of blood and she bends over to get it and all of a sudden her fucking bones just start cracking and the fucking demon's trying to get out of her body. Bella is screaming and yelling and then Rosalie has to cut her open, but then she sees the blood and she wants to eat Bella, so she has to get the fuck out of the room. Bella is in pain and she's like, Edward, get this fucking baby out of me. He starts biting the shit out of her vagina and eventually he gets the baby baby out. Everyone is so happy, and Edward holds the baby and Bella holds the baby, and it's just like a really fucking cute, adorable moment. And then Bella stops moving and she stops breathing and she's dead. Jacob gets pissed the fuck off, and Edward is stabbing Bella with this syringe full of vampire venom, trying to change her into a vampire and save her life. That doesn't work, so he just starts biting her all over her motherfucking body. The werewolves hear that Bella is dead, so they head to the Cullens' house to kill them. A crazy fucking insane war happens between the Cullens and the werewolves, and then Jacob storms out of the fucking house. We find out that Jacob imprinted on Bella, and that the werewolves can't hurt anyone because they can't harm anyone that a fellow werewolf has imprinted on, because that's like the law. Then we see Edward's venom taking effect on Bella, and there's a whole bunch of flashbacks going on in her brain with like clips from all 4 movies. Bella's eyes pop open and her eyes are fucking red. Oh shit! Then the credits roll. But after the credits, this bitch delivers a note to the Volturi saying that the Cullens have added another member to their family, which means that the Volturi can stop hunting the Cullens because they have done what they were supposed to do and they turned Bella into a vampire. Wrong, false, not correct. The Volturi say that their issues with the Cullens go way deeper than Bella, and that Carlisle has something that they want. Holy fucking shit! I am literally gonna die waiting for Breaking Dawn Part 2. Like, my body is not fucking ready.